What's up, everyone? It's KK. This is my top 3 weapon builds that will get you through any raid with confidence. Let's get right to it. Okay, getting into the first build here, we have any 5.56 weapon capable of using a drum mag, knife force suppressor, and any type of grip, preferably shift grip. Now this combo is the island killer. I'm telling you, knife force scopes are disgustingly underrated. If you're not using them, get accustomed to them now, because I'm telling you, when there's players across the map and they're aiming directly at your head and using 2 bullets while you're trying to spray with the hollow, wasting half your mag, it's not going to be looking good for you. Now I'm telling you, this combo right here will get you through an island raid so easily, and you're going to be so confident with any player you see. It doesn't matter if they're kitted or not, you're knowing you're going to be able to take them out even from the furthest ranges. And especially with this drum mags are key. You're going to notice that in a lot of these builds that drum mags will carry you. You do not need FMJ with a setup like this, or I mean AP. You do not need AP. You can use FMJ ammo and just rip bullets into them. And when you have the knife force, it's so much easier to hit headshots or precise shots. So half the time you don't even have to spray that many bullets, especially when you're using AP. So when it comes to the first build right here, this is almost meta when it comes to playing island. But we're gonna get into the second build here, which showcases a little more of close quarter combat for smaller maps. So when I'm playing on a map that's a little more close quarters, or maybe if I'm even on island and I'm rushing labs or rushing Maka, I'm going to be using a weapon like this. Coming in at spot number 2, we have the MP7 with a drum mag, suppressor, and a hollow sight. Now this setup right here is so deadly, even with FMJ. When it comes to these close quarter situations, especially if you're playing against multiple players that are fighting against you, you want to be able to take out multiple of them as quickly as possible. You don't want to do too much repositioning, because you know there's a lot of stuff that can happen. Players could third party from different angles. So when it comes to maps like this gun is going to be crucial. Now of course, when it comes to island, the long range fights can get tricky, but that's why you use it in this preferred situation, which is a close quarters map like Matka, or maybe even if you're pushing into labs. Now this weapon is just disgusting. I believe it's about a 50 round mag here, has a very high fire rate. They're going to be taking out people very quick, and it's just going to get the job done all the time. Now there's definitely a lot of SMGs that are good in this game, but obviously this one shines specifically because of the drum mag. Like I said, drum mags right now are going to be meta. If you're not running drum mags, I'm telling you, you better start using them. Any other SMG is going to be fine, but because of the high fire rates, they're going to be running those mags quickly. So if you take out one player and you're stuck trying to reload and there's another one there, it's going to be bad for you if you can't keep the pressure up with a drum mag. Especially with the new mall map coming out, you know it's going to be time to start pulling out those SMGs, pulling out those drum mags, because there's going to be a lot of shooting going on at close quarters. So slot number 2, MP7, drum mag suppressor, hollow sight. This is going to get the job done. Now, our third and final build here is nothing less than the Asval. Now the Asval is one of those guns that works in all situations, long range, far range, and we're specifically using a hollow on it. And you can really use any grip you want with this gun. Because it has such low recoil, even long range, you can spray with this gun and have no issues. Now we are using the 30 round mag, which is preferred if you are using this gun because there's a high fire rate. It's going to shoot through ammo so quickly here. Built-in suppressor is amazing. This weapon is really good for all situations, long range and close range. It's a cheap alternative if you don't want to buy a suppressor for your weapon, and it's just disgusting. This weapon is actually a contender for being better than the AK Alpha, and in some situations I believe it definitely is, in these close quarter situations like this. And even in long range situations, it's gonna compete with the AK Alpha, head to head, just as well as each other. So this weapon right here is just disgusting. This build is gonna be well on any map. It doesn't matter what you're playing on. Asval is probably the best weapon in the game. With stock attachments, you can use any red dot, you can use any grip on it, any little laser or flashlight you want. This gun is just going to be disgusting. Build number 3, Asval. So if you like this video in any way, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the comment section, tell me what kind of builds you guys like to run. I know some people may think these are like the most cliche builds, but there is some builds out there that are a little more underrated that people are running. So go ahead, leave those in the comments, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content, and I will catch you guys later.